Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to chat about some makeup I regret buying because who doesn't love a good fails video, right? Now, these products aren't necessarily inherently bad, not through and through, but they are products that I feel my money could have been better spent elsewhere. So that's why I'm going to be sharing them with you. Let's go ahead and just get started. I could ramble for ages, but I'm not going to. First up, this is the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes. Bad vibes. Stoned Vibes collection palette. It's not a collection, it's a palette. The idea, it was supposed to be like gemstone inspired. The packaging is really pretty. But at the end of the day, I don't use it. I don't use this at all. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. In fact, I think one is a satin, perhaps. So each corner is a matte and the other shades are shimmers. Some of these are beautiful, but for whatever reason, they just don't do it for me. They're sheer and kind of chunky. There's not a lot. It's like a drier shimmer formula. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a dry shimmer formula. I generally want my shimmers to be a little bit more impactful. The mattes to shimmer ratio is a travesty, and the mattes aren't very good. They're not good. They're dry. They don't blend well. It's not a good palette. And the thing is, a bunch of YouTubers were saying it was amazing. And I'm like, who are you? Why do you wear makeup? Why did you say it was good when it's not good? Stop lying to people. That's not cool. It's just not. It's not very nice. So I'm not lying to you. This is not good. I think I might try and sell it. Maybe some poor sucker will buy it. I don't know. I'm just joking. I probably will sell it because I guarantee you there are people who like this type of formula. I'm going to back it up. There are people who like this type of formula. And therefore, I cannot just say that the people that were saying it was good were lying, because maybe they weren't. Maybe they truly like having to work to get your makeup to look good. I don't know. Okay, next up. This one I might get some hate for. Are you ready for it? It's a Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. I regret buying this, not because the product is not good. Like, I think it's fine. It's a fine palette. The mattes are stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm sorry that I'm blinding you. I don't know how to not blind you with it. It's a very blindy palette. But the mattes are beautiful. You've got these 2 cream shades on the end, mattes on the bottom, shimmers on the top. The thing that I'm not crazy about though is that the shimmers are this chunky formula that are obviously more for like toppers, and that's fine, but there aren't really any. The only like true shimmer is this really dark one, which is really beautiful. They're beautiful, they are, but when it comes to, they're just like, I think I want more dimethicone in my shimmers. I think that's what's going on. I want more of that creamy, buttery shimmer. And that's what this one is like, but this one, it's just dry and kind of flaky. I'm sure that if I was using it with like a glitter glue, it would work out beautifully. I don't know where my glitter glue is, either tube. They just disappear. I don't know. The mattes perform beautifully though, but I think this was $75. And I got it on sale. I got it during like the VIB sale, but that's only 15% off. That's still a lot of money. And if I'm going to spend that much, I want to love all of the shades. And I love half of the shades. I tolerate the rest. So, yeah. And if it was up to me, I would probably get rid of the creams because No, the creams do help. Like if you lay one of the cream shadows down on your lid and then top it with the toppers, that's really pretty. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I've worn it. I think it's just the thing that I'm hung up on is the price. I don't know that it's worth the price, and that's why it's in this video, because I don't love it and I spent so much on it. Okay, next up we've got this Colourpop Fresh Kiss Lip Cream. There is nothing wrong with this formula. This was simply that the color on my lips and with my complexion is not a good look. Like it's just too, I don't know, maybe I should try it again, but it wasn't my favorite color. So this one feels kind of like cheating putting it in here, because it's not really, I don't look at it and think, oh, why did I buy that? But I don't ever use it, and it's just taking up space. And for that reason, I do regret buying it. Okay, next, this one is a straight up, I hate it product. I hate it. This is the Laura Geller. Laura, bear with me. The Laura Geller Baked, Balance, and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. This is not a foundation. I thought this was going to offer some coverage. I had the worst makeup day I think I've ever had because I used this. Like it doesn't offer any coverage. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. That's all. There's no coverage. I wanted coverage. There is no coverage. It made me sad. Now, there are plenty of times when I don't wear foundation. I just wear concealer and the rest of my products other than foundation, and that's fine. But usually on those days, I go lighter on the eyes because I think it looks a little bit weird to have like full eye makeup and no foundation. I don't know why. It probably doesn't. I think that's all in my head. Don't let that trip you up. I can't quite pinpoint what it is about this that I don't like. I think it's just that there's no coverage, and that made me feel exposed, but not really. It just didn't, it's not worth the money. It's not a foundation. It's a powder, and you can get decent powders at the drugstore, and you don't have to spend that much money on it. Okay. All right. Finally, I'm trying to keep these to like 5 products so that not all of my videos are 25 million years long. So that was my chair, by the way. If you heard that, it was my chair. Yeah, it's not, I didn't toot. Anyways, the last one, we've got, who are you? Beauty Bay, Age of Opulence. I will say, I do really like Beauty Bay's shimmers. They do a great job with their shimmers. But when it comes to their mattes are their weak spot. The shimmers are gorgeous. They are. The mattes though, I don't know, man. They just don't last. They blend away. They fade really, really bad. There's not like a decent gradient of color to make this. It tends to be too garish because the shades that are in here, there's not a way to like build up to some of these deeper, richer jewel tones. And that's what I prefer. I want a transition shade that's going to correspond with like these purples or these blues. And there just isn't one. So I personally had a little bit of a hard time getting into this. I think I've used it a handful of times. This released, was it 2020 or 2021? It was either last year or the year before, and I have barely used it because there's not enough transition shades. It's too garish, but then it's just gone. It's not good. It makes me sad. So that is that. I haven't bought another Beauty Bay palette since then. I have a couple of others. I feel similar about those as well. This is the one that I featured in today's video. just because I knew when I bought this that I didn't love their mattes, but I was hopeful that maybe they reformulated, or maybe it was a different, maybe it was better. It's not. It's the same. It's the same. So yeah, those are 5 of the products that I regret buying. I, again, am trying to limit this so that it doesn't end up being this big old thing. And this way I can film another fails video sooner. So that's exciting. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.